Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today's reading is a call from the divine. Spirit wants to bring through messages and guidance according to rebirth. There is a very strong sense of rebirth that is present here, and Spirit wants to bring through some timely messages whenever you find this reading. Messages and guidance for exactly where you are right now. So if you are interested in receiving these messages and guidance, then I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. And you, pile 1, you chose the octopus. Spirit of octopus is showing up here for you, and it's it's cleaning. It's cleaning, purifying, bringing you a message about being aware of your purifying nature. Being aware that wherever you go, the people you meet, the encounters you have, the situations you roll into, you always have an opportunity to purify that relationship, that encounter, that space, that situation, that circumstance. There is an invitation in here also to remind yourself of your infinite nature. The 8 is coming through here, and it's laying horizontally, so infinity. Also, when you connect with your infinite nature, when you identify yourself with your true self, your limitless self, your infinite self, then there is this purifying aspect of you that has been amplified. It's so much more easy to naturally do this when you remember your truth. And when you do, when the moments that you are identified with your truth, you also probably are aware of what you are doing. If not, Spirit really wants to bring this through for you, to be aware of that. The more you identify with your truth, the more easy and the more natural this process happens, this process of purification. When you identify with your human self, there is this sense of overwhelm and this sense of I am a sponge and I am soaking up all the energies from outside and it's too much for me to handle. But this is only when you identify with your human self. So invite God, Source, Spirit, your guidance into any encounter, into any relationship, into any situation, into any circumstance. Make a habit of calling in the Holy Spirit here. Whatever you connect to, but the Holy Spirit. There is a sense of alienation also coming through with this octopus. It's this feeling of being in this world, but not of it, being in a place where you feel like you don't belong, but it's exactly the place where you need to be, because it's exactly that place, that circumstance, that relationship, whatever it is, anything you encounter on your path needs your unique blueprint. There is a way in which you present yourself, there is a way in which you speak, or in which you interact, or in which you act, that is very unique and that is exactly needed in these places where you are. The more you identify with your truth, the less alone you feel. And water. Water is very, very natural to you, and it's also a very good place for you to reload. Besides your feeling of alienation, your life path up until this point has been training you into being very flexible, very easy for you to adapt to different situations, because almost none of the situations or the circumstances or the relationships that you were in throughout this lifetime has felt like home. So life has forced you to find that home within yourself, and to find that home, to remember that home within God, Source, Spirit, within your connection with your truth, and within that connection to the divine. But it has strengthened you, it has made you, it has offered you a lot of opportunities to be exactly the stranger that you are, I hear. You are supposed to be exactly who you are. It's okay for you to be exactly who you are. The time is also changing now, where you will feel a lot more at home within connections, within situations, within places, within circumstances. You will become more and more comfortable with whom you are. You also easily switch from one thing to another, but it's also part of your path. It's part of your blueprint um, to be a little bit there, 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 but always staying in your center. You are also capable of being in different places at the same time. This might also be something that is awakening around this time. Your gift of um, um, teleportation, psychic teleportation, your ability to work in places where you are not physically present. I hear again, you are meant to purify. This is a very important message for you. You are meant to purify. Mysteries. You are like a mystery to many. There is this aura of mystery around you, which is a gift, but it can also be a burden. But Spirit is inviting you to honor yourself in that quality, in your mysteriousness, because again it comes together with this alienation, with this unique blueprint that you have. You are exactly as you are supposed to be, and you are perfect as you are. The challenge for you sometimes is to remind yourself of that. Mystery. There is also something, this aura of mystery that is hanging around you. When you enter a space, there is this, it's very difficult to not be aware of you. When you enter a space, something happens, and this is coming together with this purifying aspect of you, this purifying quality of you. Something happens in that space, in that environment, in that situation, in relationship. When you enter a room with people, they feel something. But for many, it's difficult to put their finger on it. But it's you. It's your energy, and it is what you bring there. You bring some kind of mystery. And Spirit, again, here is inviting you to, I hear, behold the mystery, to honor the mystery, and to use that in a in a way that brings healing. There is this, how to say this, when people are stuck in certain patterns and or in a specific behavior. Imagine someone is acting out certain behavior that comes from trauma. It's a technique to do something that snaps them out of that behavior, and the moment you snap them out, you have an opening to reach their truth. And this is the message that is coming through here, to behold the mystery that you are, because with your presence, you don't have to do anything for that. It's just who you are and what you bring, the presence that you are, the embodiment that you are. By you entering somewhere or coming into situations, conflicts, difficulties, challenges, it's you entering these situations that creates the snap. So your presence creates an opening to reach through any human behavior and to speak or communicate or commune with the truth of another. Many of you are also receiving visions according to this. Visions in the sense of, if you ask the question, how can I be helpful? What would you have me do? God, Source, Spirit, your guidance. It's also very important for you to let yourself be guided by Spirit. When you ask that question, what would you have me do? Many of you receive some kind of vision, third eye vision. There is a clairvoyance that is coming through here with this. So many of you have an advanced or an opened ability for clairvoyance. We all have this ability, each and every one of us. But with you, it happens naturally. And you are also been invited to trust in the visions of your one true eye. And to act on them also. There is a prophetic vision that is also coming through for some here. You might receive prophetic dreams, prophetic visions, and then enter into specific situations. When you have that, it's a good moment to go into communion with God, Source, Spirit, with your guidance, and to ask in that moment, what would you have me do if this situation actually shows up? What is the best way to go here? What is the way of service? What is the best thing to do for the highest good of all? You are also been asked here to use your own discernment in the information that you bring to others. At times it's important, or it's the highest path, to share your visions or your inspirations. At other times it's better to bridge and meet someone at their level. It's always the best thing to do, to meet another at their level, but you are being invited here to again surrender your actions to your guidance, to God's Source, Spirit, to let yourself be guided in any and all situations. And then you will also receive the guidance when it's okay to share what you see, share what you have seen, and at other times it's don't share what you see, don't share what you have seen, but find a way to bridge with others on their level. And again, you are always supposed to bridge with others on their level, but at times you will meet others who can meet you or who can receive from your level. Hope that makes sense, but I think you get the message here. So always ask, receive the guidance, and then let yourself be guided in your actions by Spirit. Discernment, it's about discernment. When you don't know Come back to discernment. Put yourself in the shoes of the other to more easily connect with your highest discernment. The fox. This speaks about resources in the Lenormand. But here, Fox, Spirit of Fox is showing up again in this. Sometimes it's okay to show myself, and at other times it's better to go into camouflage, which is again this discernment here that's been highlighted for you. It's a big message for you, Pile One. Use at all times discernment and be very sensitive to how you present yourself to others in any and all situations, to be of the highest service in any and all situations. Sometimes you can be most helpful by going into camouflage, and at other times you can be most helpful by fully showing yourself. But it's not about putting yourself down or staying how to say this, it's not about you putting yourself aside. It's about what is most needed in this situation. And the way this comes through also speaks or feels like you have reached a certain level of service here, where the moments that you understand that it's better to go a little bit into camouflage, meaning to don't share everything, doesn't personally affect you, or a lot less. So where you are now, how can you be the most helpful in different situations? It's about using your highest discernment, which is sometimes being completely open about what you receive, about what you see on a psychic level, and sometimes bridge that in a very human way. The anchor. 8 coming through again, which is again this infinite nature of you. The invitation to connect as much as possible with your infinite nature, with your true self, and to anchor in you, I hear, which is again this: be you as fully as you can now. And anchor in also the presence of God, Source Spirit, wherever you go. Anchor in the habit of asking, what would you have me do? Anchor in the habit of asking to be guided, asking to be led by Spirit. It's like a practice ground. Yeah, the book is also here, which is another 826. The book here, what I felt already, this like a practice ground that is coming through here. The book speaks also about learning new things here, and it feels like Spirit will lead you to new grounds, to new playgrounds, to practice more and more with these abilities of yours, your psychic abilities coming through mainly here. And more situations for you to purify without losing connection with your truth, with your infinite nature. The fox and the octopus here, they are meeting each other. And they are meeting each other here. Which is this higher consciousness, right? Again, this don't take anything personally, but understand that you are the light of the world and you are supposed to bring love, light, healing, purification to your brothers and sisters. Keep on meeting yourself in that higher consciousness. And keep on meeting your guidance in that higher consciousness. The fact that the octopus and the fox here, that they are meeting each other there, is like, whatever you do, again, what came through already, whatever you do, make a habit from asking to be led by Spirit. What would you have me do, God? How can I be of my highest possible service here? What is for the highest good of all? For the highest good of all involved? And there is this octopus and this fox, there is this earthly consciousness which comes through with the fox, the mothering aspect which comes through with the fox, also the resources, the material world, or the material realm, which is symbolized here with the fox. And then this octopus, there is this very cosmic energy that is coming through with octopus. So you are also been invited here to anchor in these cosmic energies, the spiritual infinite being that you are, and to to bring that into the earthly realm to the highest of your ability. And let them meet, let these two worlds, heaven and earth, let them meet in your higher consciousness. Which is bridging also. Bridging heaven and earth. And you also being a bridge by purifying, by acting as a purifier wherever you go. And being conscious of that. What else is here? Hang on. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Let me clarify this one. The main message in here is, if there are still situations where you feel like your outside world is the cause of your well-being, but in a negative way, whenever you feel in an unpleasant experience, there is this blame or this invitation to look at what are you blaming outside of yourself. Because your happiness and your ability to see any and all situations with different eyes, the responsibility for that is in your hands. Ask your guidance in. Whenever you feel blame rising, because of that I feel meh. Because of that I feel limited. Because of that I feel whatever is not of a God's frequency. Then there is an invitation to take responsibility for that, surrender to God's Source Spirit, and ask, let me see this through your eyes. Let me experience this as you, God. A 3303. Holy Trinity. What is this about here? It's taking responsibility for your own well-being, to don't put anything outside of yourself. Don't give anything any power here. The Hierophant with the Fool. This is like institutions, systems that you maybe feel limited about. With the Fool, the invitation of, okay, I take responsibility for the fact that I'm still pointing some fingers outside to specific systems, specific organizations, or um, organized beliefs I get with this. Anything outside of you. The invitation in here is to see this also as innocent, and to allow a new beginning according to that, by taking responsibility for that, and by then surrendering it. You are opening yourself for a completely new beginning. You are opening yourself for a new way of experiencing the world, experiencing yourself, and experiencing also God, Source, Spirit, your guidance. There is a freedom that is coming through with this. A big sense of freedom when you can let go of blame, which is judgments, right? Anything outside of yourself that you give power to, power over your happiness, power over your well-being. So be aware of that, my beautiful pile one. Bottom of the deck, Strength, split the deck, the Magician. 4 major arcanas here. Which is a big sense of rebirth. And for you, pile one, it mainly feels in your psychic abilities, your psychic experience of yourself, and of the way you are moving through your life. There is this understanding that is coming in of what am I doing here? Why are the situations the way they are? Why am I meeting specific people? What am I actually doing here? This realization of I am a purifier. I am a purifier. And your presence is this snap, this opening to reach others in their truth, which is a very, very beautiful message that is coming through for you, pile one. So practice wherever spirit places you, or wherever you are in this moment. Practice with your new abilities and try to integrate this habit of letting yourself being led and being guided by your team, by God, by Source, by Spirit. And trust in the visions that you receive. Okay, my dear beautiful pile one, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And you, pile 2, you chose this beautiful oyster. The spirit of oyster here. The pearl is ready. Is the first thing I get with this. The pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. There are specific gifts also, innate gifts, innate abilities that want to be shared, that want to be shown, that want to be used, that want to be activated or amplified. been put into the light, but also, and also something, secrets want to be revealed. For some of you, pile 2, this is, you will receive some news from a brother, from a sister, from a significant other, from someone with whom you share or have shared a very close relationship, and there are some secrets that will be revealed. Someone will speak truth. This can also be you. You feel this. This is not something new. If it's with you or if it's with someone else, there has been a lot of thought about speaking up about something here. And the moment is here that communication will happen. Communication is supposed to happen. You can resist, but the time is perfect to speak. These gifts, these abilities also, is also a message the communication between your guidance, that is becoming a lot more clear, that is becoming a lot more loud, that is becoming a lot more visible. So clairvoyance, audience, all the clairs here becoming a lot more clear, becoming a lot more clear. Let me clarify this a little here, because there is something else. There is grace also here, gratitude, generosity. Yeah, finding pearls also in places that you didn't expect to find pearls, which can be within yourself or with others or in your surroundings. For some, this is also literally finding objects of value in extraordinary places or in abnormal places or in places that you didn't expect to find them, which is literally and symbolically here. People that may surprise you. Again, this, there is communication coming in, unexpected communication, which are pearls also. There's a lot of travel here also coming through. We have 9 also, 81 and 90. It's 99. Other realms is also here. So again, this communication, clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, that is been amplified here or been activated here. The pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. In some scenarios here, you are the pearl, which is you, your inner being that is ready to receive more, to open up to more of yourself, to embody more of yourself. Yeah, the pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. For some, this is also specific projects that you have been working on, that you have been putting aside for when the time is right. And there is this, the time is right now. The pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. And in a sense, it has always been ready, but you were not ready. And now you are ready to bring something out. It's also the rebirth, right? That is coming through here. The pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. It has been, it took the time in the illusion of time and space to become this beautiful pearl. And now the oyster is opening itself and showing the pearl that it has become. So there is a divine timing that is coming through here. And also you feeling as if you are ready to bring something out, to speak something, to share something, to put your project into the light, to step into a new way, into a new position, to embody a very generous position also. A very shiny position also. And there is literally jewelry coming through. So for some, this is a project, handcraft, something with jewelry. That is, it's the perfect time to launch something. The healers of the human body. All healing practices you have been studying something, or you have been deepening yourself into a specific healing practice, and now it's time to bring that out, to share that with others. Something you have been working on yourself comes into the state of being healed. Something is healed. This is also the pearl is ready. Something is healed. But I also feel in here this, if you ask yourself the question, what should I do? Where should I go? There is a healing practice that is very significant for you, that is coming up here. Also communication coming in according to that. Something is in a state of health. So it's not the healing process anymore, but something is healed here. Something is healed, which then for some is the continuation of that process by bringing it to others. Because of the completion of healing within yourself or with something that you were working on, with the completion of that, you can now bring that to others, bring that out in the open. There is also a healing with this communication from a brother or a sister or a significant other, someone with whom you share that close connection with, share or shared. The communication, the secrets that are coming out are completing the process of healing. coming from you or coming from someone else. Which then also allows the pearl to be ready. A lot of different energies here for you, pile 2. Or a lot of different scenarios that I pick up on here. Communication. Creative writing. Your soul longs for creative expression through writing. Make time for it. So an invitation, whoever feels connected or loves to write, there is an invitation in here to write or to express by putting something on paper and communicate in that sense. Yeah, communication. There is a lot of communication here for you on all levels here. Creativity is also here. The flow state. Open yourself also while the pearl is ready. The pearl is ready. There is this flow state that you will become aware of. That is embodied within you, or will be embodied within you, that allows you to create, to write, to communicate with ease, in a flow state. Celestial channel, again, communication, innate gifts, innate talents, innate qualities here that are coming through for you. Hidden beauty, remaining optimistic and staying neutral. Again, this hidden, something that was secret is coming to the surface here for you. It's happening. There is something that is coming into light that was a secret before, or that was hidden before. For some, this is also the direction where to go, what to do. There is a key also here that I see here on her arm. There is something that was hidden before, something that was a secret before, will be revealed, which opens up a door for you. It opens up a way for you that was closed before, or that you were unable to open, that you were unable to pass through, which is now been removed, mainly by communication coming in, again from your guidance or from other people. So stay open for that. Stay open for communication that is coming in. Or for yourself, right? If you feel this urge of, I really need to communicate something here, this needs to be said, go with that. Go with that, because for yourself also, if you feel in the dark, not knowing where to go, then this following up on the guidance, the push that you feel there, or the pull that you feel there, will allow you to see the key and to use the key, to click open the lock, to click open the door, to open up the way for something that is important for you. The Devil and the Star, and the Magician also. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Healing of something toxic here. Healing of an attachment, healing of something that was of an unhealthy nature, and a completion of that. This hidden secret, whatever that was, feels also connected here with the devil. It was coming from trauma, it was not coming from the right place. It's human behavior somewhere that was based on toxicity of an unhealthy nature. The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, honesty, openness, truth, and that. A transformation, the wheel that is turning in your favor through honesty. Yeah, for you, pile 2, there is this communication that keeps on coming through. The pearl is ready. The oyster is ready to open up and to reveal what was hidden, to reveal that which was kept a secret. Which again can be in all directions. It can be you, that you are ready to now show. The toxicity, the devil in there could also have been a limiting belief of unworthiness that is now been healed, or from others, but there is something that is turning here, that is transforming through communication, through honesty, through the truth. Received by you from others, or from your guidance, or brought to you, brought from you to others. Secrets being revealed. And the pearl is ready. And then I hear, the pearl is ready, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So whatever this pearl is, even if it's communication that is painful when it comes in, you will see, or you have a big opportunity in here to see the star, to see the light in the revelation of whatever this is. It is a revelation. And let it shine. Let it use it, whatever this is, use it to the highest ability. Use it to bring more light. Use it to bring more healing. Use it to touch your brothers and your sisters in your creativity, in writing, in certain projects. Use it for the highest good of all. Use it in service. Whatever comes through here, whatever this revelation is for you. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And you, pile 3, you chose this beautiful gazelle. The spirit of gazelle. She's showing up very gracefully. A beautiful grace that is coming through here. A gentleness that is coming through here. She's eating. She's grazing. But she's also very alert for her surroundings here. So an invitation to stay in your grace. Stay in your gentle, beautiful self. Stay connected with your gentle, beautiful self. But also this heightened awareness that is coming through here. To be aware of what is happening in your surroundings while nurturing and nourishing yourself. But being aware, not from a place of fear, just a place of awareness to be able to adapt to your circumstances whenever that is necessary. So this sense of last week's reading, prepare, is coming through here again. Stay alert, stay aware, and be able to move. Stay flexible also as much as possible, so you can allow yourself to move whenever it's necessary to move. Allow yourself to adapt and stay flexible to 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 blend in with your surroundings, to act when it's necessary to act, to move whenever it's necessary to move, and also to blend in with your surroundings here. There is a very beautiful it's synergy. There is a very beautiful how to say this, the whole picture fits, the whole picture is right here. So there is something that is here for you, which might be the thing that you are supposed to prepare for, or exactly where you are right now, but it's it looks so perfect. It looks and it feels so very perfect. There is also this awareness, this heightened awareness, which is again this oneness. Oneness with spirit, oneness with the divine, oneness with God, source. That also allows you to act on the things you are supposed to act on. This so staying in this connection at all times, I hear. Hold that connection and strengthen it as much as possible. Strengthening it is being conscious of the fact that you are always one with God, Source, Spirit. And from out of that place, you will easily jump in on the opportunities that are for you. You will very easily be aware of what you are supposed to be aware of. All while nourishing yourself and nurturing yourself in a healthy way, whatever that means for you. Your intuition is loud. Your guidance is loud in this moment, or it will become louder and louder, impossible to miss, which comes again together with this connection that is always there, the awareness of that connection that is always there. Let's see what is around here. The eyes are very significant also here. There is a kindred soul vibration connection that is here, and it's very specifically pointed or highlighted through the eyes. Eye contact, something that is connected with eyes or the eye. The all-seeing eye is also in here. But there is this, how can I say this? There is a gentleness. Gentle doesn't completely describe the feeling that is here, but there is a very deep sense of comfort that is coming through the eyes, that is coming through a look, a crossing of eyes, a recognition with someone, with something that feels very familiar and has this sense of very deep comfort. Soft, gentle, humble, graceful. Very grounded, also very deep rooted, which can be you, but I also feel in here this connection with others that is very present here. Meeting with others, meeting with other kindred souls, recognizing yourself in others in a way that you have not recognized yourself before in this lifetime. And others also being very comforted, very deeply comforted by you, by the way you look at others, which can be literal, the way you look with your eyes, but it's your energy, it's your aura, it's your vibration that you bring, the presence that you bring to others, which is very comforting. Communication also here, also came through in pile 2, so there might also be a message in there for you. This connection, this communication, you bringing through this divine language, I even hear here. This connection that is always there, that you are also been invited to strengthen and to put a lot of attention into in this time. And there is a language, a divine language that is speaking through you here. Speaking through you, speaking to you, because also this, your intuition, your guidance that is speaking very loud. So a lot of communication, a lot of language that is coming through you. For some, this is also tapping into that collective consciousness related to languages, where you understand that by tapping into a specific place, by tapping into a specific area of the collective consciousness, that you very easily download other languages, which can be languages that are known already, but it can also be new languages or old languages, languages that are supposed to be integrated on Earth in this time, languages that connect you with other beings. Archangel Gabriel is also coming through here. So for some, this is also significant, an invitation to connect with Archangel Gabriel. And she's showing up here with white lilies. The lilies, which is the name Lily, is also significant in here. So if you feel spoken to with that, this is an extra message for you. Also the lilies on its own might be a tool to more easily connect, more easily receive, more easily download, or more easily tap into that specific area in the collective consciousness that you are supposed to tap into now, or that your guidance is inviting you to tap into now. Animals and nature. Yeah, there is this what I said already, this perfect environment here. It feels very natural and it feels very much in sync with nature and with animals. For some, this is specific directions that you will receive to go to a certain place, to start something, to anything that is connected with nature and with animals. And this feels specific, like directions that are coming in here according to that. How to do something, where to go, which animals to communicate with. Also that with the languages, divine languages coming through, the ability to communicate, to speak the language of specific animals, And there is this relocation again that is coming through. And for many of you, for all of you, this is, if the relocation speaks to you, this is a relocation into an environment that feels for you as the perfect environment. As it comes through here, it's a very natural environment with a lot of animals, but it doesn't have to be like that. It's just, what is that for you, that perfect environment? And these directions to relocations are coming through very strong here. Go there, do this, connect with these people. You are really been invited to listen in, and to make sure that this connection is active and open, because a lot is coming through here for you. And what is coming through here for you are the answers that you were waiting on, the clarity that you were waiting on, the signs that you were waiting on, the directions that you were waiting on. The ready, set, go is coming through here. Ready, set, go. So there's again this prepare. And prepare also here to receive, to be open, to be a clear receiver for what the divine and your team, your guidance is trying to communicate with you. But again, the animals are coming through very strong for you. And I'm going to pull another animal card for you. Because I feel for most of you here, pile 3, you have a very strong connection with animals, or with a specific animal, or your guidance that contains specific animal spirits, and spirit is inviting you to connect with the animals that you feel naturally drawn to, and to communicate with them. The cheetah, fast movement again, being ready to move fast. The crow on the bottom of the deck, which is speed, fast movement, flexibility, being able to act also. The cheetah is also, it's a natural predator of your gazelle. Which again brings this message of, be prepared to stay aware of your environment, stay aware of what happens around you, so you are able to move in exactly the right timing here. But whomever feels connected with felines in general, go there, connect with them. But the speed also, that is really the main message that Spirit wants to highlight here. This fastness that is coming through. The crow, mystery. The crow is able to see past, present, future. The eagle is under there, seeing things from a higher perspective. The crow is the one that easily travels between heaven and earth, between different realms. It's also the one Our spirit of crow always brings this message of everything is possible if you just open yourself to the infinity of possibilities. If you open yourself to the fact that everything is possible, that there is no limit. The crow is also very connected with the members of the family, I hear here, and they warn each other when there is something. And I get again here this kindredness that is coming through, this connection from you with others, and the ability to telepathically communicate here, and to telepathically inform each other to go into a specific direction that you are supposed to go to easily communicate on a telepathic way, easily communicate with each other, to give through the directions that you receive for others, to avoid that others um, get sidetracked in a way. Always coming back here, right? This is keep this clean, keep this pure, keep this as strong as possible. Also, keep on putting energy in strengthening this connection between God, Source, Spirit, with your guidance. And the more you strengthen that, the more easily you also communicate with your brothers and sisters that you are supposed to communicate with. But also you receiving communications from specific brothers and sisters that you are supposed to receive communication from. Again, this crow here, the communication with the family. The eagle is under there. I thought it was a butterfly. Again, this messages coming from above. The cobra and the lion. That's a lot of fire, right? We have the gazelle, the cheetah, the cobra, and the lion. It's all fire energy. A lot of action in here. A lot of royalty again with the cobra and the lion. And the colors also. There is this, all the same colors, which is the energy of the sun, the color of the sun, the warmth, the fire also, but it doesn't feel, it feels like the fire that you can warm yourself onto. It feels like an opening also of the heart, but it also feels like action. Action that wants to be taken. So again, this stay aware to act whenever you feel it's time to act. The cobra and the lion and also the cheetah, they have this royal, the gazelle also in a way, there is this royal grace, there is this this energy of standing out, but then in the same time being very blended into your environment, being very blended into the perfect environment. The cobra also, she's moving on the sound of the flute. So again, this listen, and when the flute starts to play, which is the guidance coming through, the directions coming through, the communication coming through, listen, be aware, stay in this heightened awareness so you are able to move whenever the flute starts to play. I also get hypnose here with the cobra. And again, the eyes that are so very significant. There is a something that's been captured here by view, by focus, by an awareness of the eyes, an awareness of the eye, also an awareness of don't trust your human eyes, don't trust your human senses, but always come back to the truth, always come back to the vision of your one true eye, and don't get hypnotized by the illusion. The only power that should be able to hypnotize you is God. This doesn't sound right, but it's coming through like that. Nothing should be able to hypnotize you, but the only thing you should give the power to hypnotize you is God's source spirit, your highest guidance. And the hypnotizing here is God's source spirit will never hypnotize you. It will make things very clear for you. But the hypnotize is also as a sense of surrender. Allow yourself to be surrendered fully into spirit, into God, into source. So you'll automatically move whenever the divine flute starts to play. But only give your power there. Don't give it to anything else. Which is again this awareness, this heightened awareness. Do not give your power away to anything else than God, Source, Spirit. The crow also is again this, I'm seeing past, I'm seeing present, and I'm seeing future. I have the ability to see all, which is again this being exactly in the right state of being fully identified with your truth, and then with this connection that is pure, that is clean, that is strengthened by you, your conscious choice also to keep on strengthening that connection, which gives you more and more ability to tap into these specific areas in the collective consciousness where, for example, certain languages are coming through, which is also the spirit of Crow that is a guide for you in there. Where can I tap into? What is the wisdom that I can bring through? What is the knowledge that I can bring through from this specific area? And when you come from the right place, when you are identified with your truth, when you truly know what you are, you will bring through the truth. There is a lot of potential in here, pile tree. A lot of potential, and mainly here for you, it's focused on communication. Communication, a heightened awareness, staying alert, and being ready to move when it's the time to move, being ready to act when it's the time to act. And bringing through a lot of positivity, a lot of warmth. And with the gazelle, because I put it, the gazelle came out as your first card, and then we have these energies here under it. The cheetah, the cobra, and the lion. But laying like this, it's always come back to this gentleness, this humbleness, this pure, innocent heart. Always come back to that, because this is the right state of being, to have this pure, clean connection with God, Source, Spirit. When you have that pure, clean connection with God, Source, Spirit, what you bring through here is the qualities of all of this, which are very, very strong qualities. But I also hear it's not for the faint of heart. So you have to be able to hold the frequency of this in its completeness, which asks for a dedication, it asks for a responsibility, it asks from you to come from the right place. But again, there is a lot of potential in here. A lot of potential from the divine. A lot of divine potential. Let me get one more here to put all this together. I feel I have to. Very strong energy, pile 3. The fox. Interesting. The fox came through in pile 1. And in Lenormand and the bear. See all these animals coming through here for you. Animals are really, really significant for you, pile 3. This is motherhood. It's strength. It's also awakening what is in here. And also this coming from the right place. This is also the mothering that is coming through, which brings me to the highlight that Spirit wants to bring through here again, because there is so much strong energy that is coming through here, and it's important to allow yourself to be led, to be guided by the highest will, which is again this surrender into the mother aspect of God, which is your resource. Fox in the Lenormand also speaks about resources, but that is your resource, and that is also the invitation for you to consciously bring in the divine mother aspect of God, which is also in here. We also have 1415, which is progress, going up, rising, awakening. But connect, pile 3, whatever animal speaks to you, consciously choose to connect with the spirit of that animal or these animals, because your communication with them will deepen, will become clear. This is like next level connection with, or an awakening. It might be that a certain animal shows up for you that you didn't feel connected before, and now it's speaking very strongly to you. But whatever animal or animals show up for you, go into conscious communion with them. Listen to the messages that they bring. Look at how they show up for you. Meet them with your true eye, which is the clairvoyance also here, which is again highlighted. For some, connect with them, look them straight in the eyes and receive the communication just by eye gazing with this specific animal. For some, this is an animal, a real animal also. An invitation to do eye gazing with the animal. But there is a lot that is coming through in connection with here. Being one with the oneness we are with all, right? We are all connected. Everything is connected. And this is also this knowing. When you are here, when this is active and open and pure, present, there is this knowing of we are all one. We are all one being. And whatever you choose to connect to, you are able to connect to because it's all you. So my beautiful pile tree, take care of yourself. Stay connected with your gentleness, your humbleness, your beautiful pure heart, your beautiful innocent self. Keep this pure, connected, actively strengthen that connection and stay alert. Be in heightened awareness to act whenever the time is right to act. And commune, go into communication with whatever speaks to you, whatever or whomever speaks to you. Okay, my dear beautiful pile tree, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.